Hi, I'm Maitri, and I wrote this essay to document my journey of cooking as well as my mother's. My mother's a great cook, and she claims to have never learned. She says that she would observe my nani cooking, and she just sort of picked it up. In fact, I don't think she even cooked before she got married. And then I think when she started cooking in her own kitchen, she says that she would just throw in things together and somehow they would end up resembling my nanny's. And I always found it fascinating how she would do that until I did that once. And I think that's kind of when my love of food and of cooking. I mean, I've always loved food, but of cooking in the kitchen sort of started. I'd say that's when it kind of all began. I think I was living in Bombay at that point of time and generally ordering in quite often. And I think one of the first things that I ever sort of learned to cook, not learned, but like cooked in that kitchen was actually a favorite childhood dal. And I remember I hadn't asked my mother for the recipe. I just sort of remembered the broad ingredients and I started cooking. And when I was done, I realized that it smelled exactly like hers. And somehow that's kind of how I had managed to recreate, through smell, in fact, when I was cooking. The exact recipe, it tasted pretty much exactly like hers. And it's so fascinating to me that how cooking is something that you learn this way. It's you don't have to be standing at the stove or have a specific recipe. You could just be imbibing it even when you're least aware of it. Because there are so many senses involved when it comes to cooking: the smell, the flavor, and just how a thing makes you feel. I'm pretty sure objectively my dal was not as good as hers, but it was such a comforting memory that I think it it felt like it was. And I think that's what's so great about food, right? It sort of it's not just about the flavor. Sometimes the memories it brings back itself are nourishing enough. And I guess that's what this project is trying to do. And I hope you really enjoy reading my essay, and I think it will resonate with a lot of people, especially the ones who are just starting to cook or who miss cooking or, hopefully would like to get back in the game. I hope you do. Uh, Hope you enjoy reading it.